third delivery of 4 stops. Did the first 2 yesterday up in North Little Rock, Arkansas. I had 2 stops up there within 5 miles of each other. And now I'm down here. This is basically Missouri City, Texas, but I'm basically right outside of Houston. And then I gotta go do my last drop over in Houston. And then I gotta go get a trailer wash. And then go get pick up a load here in Houston no later than 3 o'clock and head to Shreveport, Louisiana, where I'm dropping off, picking up in the same place, and then heading back to Des Moines. So that's what I'm up to. I got here last night and I had all kinds of time. I didn't check in right away. I could have checked in right away and seen if I could have got to a dock early, but I decided just to wait till the morning and get some sleep. I had some food in my crock pot, which I still got in there. It's back there cooling down the crock pot. I put a couple of chicken thighs, some rice, chicken bouillons, minced onion, curry, cayenne pepper. What else did I put in there? Water chestnuts. Oh, and some. The first thing I put in there on the bottom was French cut green beans, and then I put some other frozen vegetables, like almost like stir-fry vegetables in there, but just a little bit. They were frozen, and I just had them cooking. I just put some water in there with half a stick of butter and just let that cook. And unfortunately, didn't really have time to stir it very much. But when you do things that way, the rice gets really mushy. It's still good, but the rice is really mushy. And as long as you don't mind your rice being really mushy from being in there that long, it's not bad, and it tastes really good. And the longer you have that stuff in there, the bones from the chicken get really soft, and you can actually eat the bones, which is actually good for you. There's vitamins and minerals and stuff in those bones that are good for you. That's why some people take their bones from different things that they cook and throw them in a crock pot with just a little bit of water, and they just add water every so often. If it gets too low, they just put it on a low heat and let those bones just soften up, and all the juices and vitamins and stuff just leaches out. The bones get soft, and then you can just eat all that stuff, and it actually is really good for you. It's really good for your bones and your cartilage and all that stuff, and it's some of the best stuff for you. But not everybody's into it. But there's only like one bone in these. They're like, these thighs don't have most of the bones have been removed, and it's just got the one long bone in there instead of having that plate like the bone that's usually in there. So they haven't even turned my light red yet. I've been here. I was supposed to be here at 7. I checked in just a few minutes after 6:30. They gave me a dock about, I want to say 7:30, and I came over, got my thing to throw in the back of the trailer, cut my seal, backed up to the dock, and I just been sitting here. I got 1 minute until my 10's over. Come on. So I'm just about to click over to have all my hours back. So, well, this is the place I'm at. Have you ever been to Ben and Keith? I went to a Ben and Keith up there in North Little Rock, and now I'm at this Ben and Keith down here in Missouri City, Texas, which is just outside the southwest corner of Houston. But it's been raining pretty good. The last couple days I've been in rain. Which is funny because a couple of my other friends I talked to that are also truck drivers, they keep saying how they've been driving in rain, and up until the last couple days, I've been everywhere the rain wasn't. Every time I went through somewhere, I never ran into rain, but yet George and Dale, who I talked to, are some older guys that are truck drivers, and they've been driving in rain constantly. Well, this thing's dirty as heck. I got one that's cleaner in my pocket. Clean my glasses. Day's dirty. I finally had to get no line bifocals so I could see better, so I didn't have to keep taking my glasses on and off, because when I was looking at stuff close, I basically had to take my glasses off. These help with me not having to take my glasses off just to be able to read stuff up close. I really just need these glasses for reading signs and stuff and things like that. There we go. So we're just playing the waiting game. Still green. Yesterday I stopped at a Love's on the way down off of that 59 coming down from Little Rock, and stopped at the Love's, fueled up the truck, and then went and parked in a spot. The place was pretty empty of trucks. There wasn't a whole lot of trucks. The parking lot was pretty bare. There was just about 10 trucks parked right by the entrance, and only 1 or 2 over in the other areas, and pretty much there was a plethora of spots open. I got this crock pot set up, turned it on, and then I put my shower bag together and went into the Love's to get a shower. And when I was in there, before I went into the shower, actually I think it's when I came out. I came out and I looked out the window towards the fuel island, and I saw one of those trash cans that sits next to the fuel island at Love's. I saw one of those black trash cans rolling on its side, clear out in front of the fuel island all the way to the end, and hit the concrete barriers like they use on the interstate, and the thing went right up over the concrete barriers. So it was windy out, but when I finally went out there, the wind had kind of died down. But for some reason this trash can got on its side, because I think it was empty, and just whipped across the parking lot and went up over the concrete embankment. So it takes quite a bit of wind to do that. And then I got in and drove the rest of the way down here. And I woke up and it started raining. And it's been raining on and off this morning. But yeah, for any of you, Ben and Keith, if you can see that, that's the place I'm at right now. I don't know if any of you guys have delivered here before or to any of their other locations, but that's the place I'm delivering. That was stop 2 and 3, which is where I'm at now, was Ben and Keith locations. One of them up in North Little Rock, and now down here just outside of Houston, Texas. Then I'll go over to Houston, drop off the last little bit, go look for a trailer wash, and then head over to pick up my next load and start heading to Shreveport. Pick up and drop at the same place. And my next 2 loads are dry loads, so I don't have to worry about keeping fuel in the trailer. Oh, my light's red. Awesome. Shouldn't take them long. There's only about a fourth of a trailer of stuff left back there. But there's all kind of little pieces of wood and a few old seals back there. And I'll just take it to the trailer wash. But I'm probably going to have to call Midwest Viking and get another money code, because there's not enough money left for it, because the first 2 stops, they gave me a money code that has $600 on it, and I already used all but 153 of it between the first 2 stops, and I still got 2 more stops, so I'll have to call them and get 2 more, or get another money code probably. We'll see what this one is, what they want for lumper fee this time. But the first lumper fee, was $212. The second lumper fee was $235, and they took off quite a bit. And then, so I got $153 left on this money code. So if it's any more than $153, I'll have to call and get another money code. And then I don't know if I'll need lumper fees for the last stop. Busy place. That guy's leaving. Got Huel, or however you pronounce it, coming in. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but Heil. Yep, and there's all that parking out there. That's where I slept. Come on, focus. That's where I slept about right over around the other side of that fence where the trucks are. I parked right about the other side of where that truck is at the guard shack. I wasn't parked too far down. I got lucky. There's 2 spots open, but the first spot, the dingling that parked in the, they're on the trailer now. But the first spot, the dingling on the right side was parked right on the line, and the other guy was right where he was supposed to be, and I wasn't able to make the turn to get in, so I had to back out of it, and I went up, and luckily there was another spot. There's plenty of space for me to pull in, and there was trucks parked on against the curbs and everything. It's just like, okay, there's like 2 spots open and no one's in them. Yep, and I just got my capstone message saying they're here in a little bit. They'll send me their message telling me how much the lumper fee is. Ooh, Kyle, look at this. Look how close he is right there. This guy just turned around, flipped around right there to go out, and I'm surprised he didn't hit his trailer on the back of that Schaefer trailer there. We almost had a bonehead trucker thing going on there. I wish I had my camera up on it. Wow, that guy almost hit that other guy. He almost hit that Schaefer truck with the end of his trailer because of how sharply he tried flipping it around. That tail swing of his just came within. I mean, from here it looked like it was really close. Get out and open his doors. Alright. Bear with me a second, I gotta check this message here. Oh, come on. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta go gotta call my company and get, it's $235 here, and then I'm sure that there's going to be a lumper fee at the next stop too, so I need to call them for another money code. So I'll get back with you guys later. Thanks guys.